There are many different mansions and castles that Vladimir Putin has, as well as a lot of planes and boats. He is one of the richest people in the world. It is hard to say how much money he actually has because it is covered up in mystery. The president has splashed out hundreds of millions on costly watches and other items, from expensive vehicles to a luxurious collection of watches. However, according to some reports, it might be as much as $70 billion, while others claim it could be as much as $200 billion with that kind of money. But there is one home that stands out from the others. He has a $1 billion Black Sea Palace with grand architecture and luxury, which is like France's Palace of Versailles. The seaside mansion is reported to have cost at least $1 billion to build. It has 190,000 sqft of living space and is the largest private residential building in Russia. The house has a large courtyard with gates, a sculpture garden, and an amphitheater. There is a greenhouse, a church, and a bridge to the guest house. There are also 3 landing pads for helicopters. There are many rooms inside the main palace. The rooms are not creepy. There is a hockey rink, Las Vegas-style casino, swimming pools and saunas, cocktail lounge, and gym. The president's favorite house is made of marble and has beautiful murals from the Renaissance. The president has access to many houses, apartments, and vacation homes. Putin's official office is the Kremlin, a fortified complex in Moscow that includes more than 15 buildings, 20 towers, and over 1.5 miles of walls that are up to 21 feet thick. $1 billion worth of upgrades was added to the building in the 1990s. But his official presidential residence is different. It is a suburban house in the country, away from the city. It is called Novoogryovo. It is located in Rublyovo, which has some of the most opulent mansions in Russia. The house is well hidden behind walls and it has secured all around it. Unlike the White House, it is not open to the public. But there are some beautiful gardens and rooms that can be seen on TV sometimes. The president also stays in an apartment in Moscow and a palace by the beach. Putin also lives in St. Petersburg, where there is a palace owned by the Ramada family. He often uses this for official state events. Putin's known for having a passion for automobiles, especially Soviet-era classics. Putin is reputed to have private vacation homes, apartments, and beachside villas all over the world in unknown locations. Vladimir Putin is famous for his luxury of cars, particularly Soviet-era models. This is a car that protects the president from bombs and bullets. The president made it himself in search of a Russian-built state car. Production has begun to make this available for everyone else, but Putin was the first person to own this Soviet Rolls-Royce. Prices start around $245,000, but Putin's is expected to have cost over $300,000. This car is very special. It has a lot of cool features like the ability to protect against bullets and gas attacks, and it can show things on screens inside the car so you can see what's happening outside even when you're in the car. It has extra wide doors, and there's an emergency exit built into the back of the car. Putin loves his vintage car. Putin has a lot of Lada Niva 4x4 cars which he used for fishing trips. He paid around $15,000 for each. He also drives Mercedes and even a Formula 1 race car. Reports suggest that the president has many sports cars hidden in his garages. Putin has a $20 million Dassault Falcon with seats for 19 people and an entertainment system. He also owns an Airbus ACJ319 for traveling with small groups. And he supposedly owns a Tu-154S that cost between $7.5 million and $20 million. Putin loves helicopters and only flies in a Mi-8. He has at least 15 of them, but the most famous is his version of Air Force One. It has an $11 million cabin that was decorated by jewelers with a gold toilet seat. This plane can seat 186 people, and Putin owns at least 5 of them. The same 2012 document that said Putin owns a lot of airplanes also said he has 4 yachts. Some people think he has more. This is an epic yacht. This boat was upgraded in 2005 for $1.2 billion. He also owns the Graceful, which cost $100 million and can sleep 14 people in 6 bedrooms. It costs $5 to $10 million a year to operate. This is the Seagull. It's 177 feet long and it is one of Kremlin's yachts. It costs about $40 million. This boat has a lot of features, like a 1,076 square foot dining room, a swimming pool, gym with jacuzzi, an area for barbecuing that also has a beach club. The Olympia is a very expensive boat. It has 187 feet and it is worth at least $35 million. President Putin was given the boat by one of his friends, Roman Abramovich, who owns Chelsea Football Club. The president spends money on expensive watches and clothes that are tailored well for him because he wants to look like he has billions. Putin has an expensive watch that he paid $500,000 for. He also owned a $1 million Protect Leap in July 2017. He owns other expensive watches, too. One cost about $10,500. Each suit is made by one tailor and takes more than 40 hours to make. They cost at least $5,500 each. As far as we know, this is just a taste of how the luxurious Russian president's life really is. The Crown says that Putin makes $135,000 a year. But we think it could be more. Even the government pays for his lifestyle that is privileged. His multi-billion-dollar fortune can't be denied. How much do you think he is really worth?